Hello everyone, this is Iqbal Khan. I am back after a long break from making bonsai videos. I had been very unwell, which resulted in me stopping making videos and stopping working on my trees. I'm fully recovered, and I also, in the meantime, disposed of my accountancy practice, and so I'm retired but working on bonsais and traveling quite a lot. Today we will be working on a repotting of a Chinese elm, which is going to a Japanese restaurant in Soho. And so hang on, don't go away, I'll be right back. Hey, it's me, Iqbal Khan. If you have not yet subscribed to mikbonsai, then click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to subscribe and receive notifications as I upload new videos. Welcome back. Today I'm going to start with something fairly easy. It's a Chinese elm. This was rescued quite a few years ago. I've looked after it and it's come back to full health, and now it is time to repot it. Also, there's a Japanese restaurant in Soho. That's where this tree is going. It's been purchased, and without further ado, let us get started. The first thing that I will do is remove the wires from under the pot to take the tree out of the pot, and that's the wire done. And also straighten up these wires to make it easier to take it out. There's another one here. Right, so those are straightened up. Let's see if it'll come out. No, it's pretty much wedged in. So I will have to, let me remove this wire. There's a wire up here. That's the wire which is securing the tree into the pot. So we will remove that to make it easier to take it out of the pot. So that's one side of the wire, and the other side is at the back, which is here, and that's the very badly done. The where it was tightened is still hanging on the top. Ideally it should be hidden so it doesn't show, but we'll do that during the repot. Okay, now let's try and see. No, it's still wedged in, so I'll have to use this tool to ease the joint between the soil. Probably the roots, I suspect, have overgrown the pot, and it is probably root bound. It's coming out. A lot of akidama, which is broken down, and some of it is still there. I'll put the pot to one side for now, and using this root hook, start working at removing the soil from the top. Every time I repot, I tend to pull the tree out by at least 1 to 2 centimeters to expose a bit more of the root. But on this occasion, we'll see if there is anything more to be done. There is a gap here, so I don't want to increase that gap, so we'll see how it goes. I've separated some of the long roots and thick roots. So these are some of the long roots. As you can see how long they are. They had gone round and round, and as had this one. These long roots don't do very much for the for the tree, and I'm going to leave a very thin root and then cut from here. And same thing with these roots, thick roots I'm going to leave. So fairly where the thin roots are, leave these thin roots and then cut from here. That's that one, and same thing with the rest of these roots. In fact, these roots are all coming from one thick root, and yeah, and I'm going to continue with this and sort out the bottom of the root ball. I'm not going to bare root the tree. It's fairly warm. And if the root ball is bare rooted, there's a high risk of the feeder roots dying. So I'm going to remove some more of these roots, and from this side remove some more, and there is a big sort of thick root here which I'm going to cut back. These roots I'm going to cut back. I have chosen this Chinese pot and this nice sort of paint. It's unglazed, and I've wired it. I've put in the meshes, the hairpin bends to secure the meshes, and these are the 4 wires to secure the tree in. I will start with horticultural grade grit, coarse material at the bottom. It again helps with the drainage, and the water doesn't sit at the bottom. That should do. And now we add our bonsai soil mix, which is here. So that's the soil mix which I prepared myself. There's about 6 different ingredients that go in, and so that's the soil mix that I'm using since coming back to make videos. And a lot of my trees are badly neglected as they haven't been touched. Few of the pots are broken, and in the next videos we'll be working on those trees and hopefully restoring them to better health and back to their glory days. But I have just placed the tree in the pot after having put a fair amount of bonsai soil mix. I've also checked the positioning, and it's fairly central, and there we go. That is my front, because of the amount of pads that I have on this side. On this side, this is the back of the tree. On this side, the bari is amazing, but I prefer the other side as the front because of the number of pads that we have. So I will start wiring it in, starting from here. I'll take the wire from under the roots, under this root, under that, to hide it in the bonsai soil mix when the soil goes in. So I pulled it from this side, and here again below this. This will probably be removed. This will be removed instead. Just a little stub. And I'll just cut this excess wire. My teacher would not be very pleased if he sees this video that the wire is being wasted, but it's okay. I'd rather it was a little longer than we try to cut the exact length and find that I'm a bit short. So this will secure the tree. Come back to this side, go to the other side, and the long end is here. Again, go under these roots. So I've gone under that root, and also there's another root here. This one, go under that root here. And the tree is thoroughly secured in the pot. There we go. Yeah, see if the pot moves if you try to move the tree. So I'll cut off the excess wire like so, and similarly from here, and I'll then bend the turned wire down and hold some roots down. It's helpful. And then I'm going to remove some of these. Well, that's not doing anything. It's supposed to be surface root, but it's dry and dead. So I'm going to remove that, going in from the bottom. So that's done. And here, this is just a little stub, so I'll just clean it up. So the root is a little bit, yep, that's dead. So I'm going to remove it like that. So the shape is better and it's more of a natural sort of end. And I've got a few more bits to remove. There is this bit here sticking out, so I'll just remove the top from there, and same thing with this one and that one here. This is dead up to about here, and now all that remains is for the this is quite a nice root. I'm going to move this down. This is for future repots when the tree is pulled out. This hopefully will be thicker. So I'm going to push this down here so that it grows downwards. But we retain this part of it. So as we pull the tree out in future repots, we get thicker and thicker roots. So I'm going to cover it all up with this bonsai soil mix, which we made a couple of weeks ago. So we tend to make fresh as we need it, and which tends to be every 2 to 3 weeks at the moment. We're still doing repots for clients. Now we will start with the chopsticks to drive the soil between the roots, and this process will be repeated right around the pot to drive the soil in between the roots where the soil was removed. I fertilize the trees with Japanese biogold pellets, and the advantage with these is that they are buried around the pot on top of the roots, and as we water the tree, these dissolve, a little bit of these pellets dissolve, and the roots take what they need. And we only have to do this once a season. That's what I've been doing anyway, and it works. And there we go, they're out of sight, and all that now remains is for us to water it, and we will do that off camera as it gets messy. There's nothing exciting about watering. So there we go, that's the back of the tree, the nabari, the surface roots. And for displaying, I would display that as the front of the tree. Well folks, the tree has been watered and brought back here after the excess water having drained. And I'm quite pleased. At first I didn't think we would be able to see the surface roots, which is the nabari, which is this bit here, but we are, and that's my front, and I'm very pleased with that. We haven't pulled it out anymore, and that is for the next report, which is in 2 years' time. Thanks for watching. This is Iqbal Khan. Until the next time. And now for the afterthought. This old man with his Lamborghini was driving at 100 miles an hour, and all of a sudden there's a police car chasing him, and when he sees the police the lights, he speeds up to 120, 140, 150, and after about 10-15 minutes of this, he thinks to himself, I'm too old for all this, and decides to pull over. He pulls over, waits for the policeman to catch up with him, and the policeman comes over to his window and taps on it, winds down the window, and the policeman says, it's Friday, it's 5 o'clock, I want to go home. If you give me a reason why you were speeding, a reason that I have never heard before, I might I just might let you go as I'm about to go off duty in about 10 minutes. And the old man thinks for a minute, and then he says, well, officer, you see, my wife ran away with a policeman 30 years ago. And when I saw you chasing me, I thought it was you bringing her back. The policeman laughed and, of course, let him go. Look after yourself and yours. Bye.